are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, to teach us how to give, to guide us with the light of love. When life held troubled times and had me down on my knees, there's always been someone to come along and comfort me. A kind word from a stranger to lend a helping hand, a phone call from a friend just to say I understand. But ain't it kind of funny at the dark end of the road that someone lights the way with just a single ray of hope? Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, to teach us how to give, to guide us with the light of love. They wear so many faces, show up in the strangest places to grace us with their mercy in our time of need. Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours to show us how to live, to teach us how to give, to guide us with the light of love, to guide us with the light of love.
It's irreverent, it's emotional, it's essential, and it's really quite cool. Now hop in, or get out of the way.
Today's country.
Pretty wild.
Broadcasting worldwide from his basement.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
You're listening to Tim Kelly on Spreaker.com.
Stopped to have a few at 5. Now you're crossing that center line for the third time. Second time like this week. Had a friend ask you for your keys. You said, no, I'm fine. You sure do act like you ain't got a thing to lose. Whatever car you pass might be the ones you take with you. You give your last breath to your wife, take a bullet for your kids, lay your life down for your country, for your Jesus, for your friends. There's a whole lot of things you say you're living for. Well, you gotta fight it somehow, stop and turn around, 'cause this ain't nothing to die for. So what's the harm in a little fun? 'Cause you're off to work before the sun. Every day you and the inbox, outbox box you in, and the money you make ain't worth the time you spend to make your pay. The doctor says, man, your numbers, they don't lie. The graveyard's full of folks that didn't have time to die. You give your last breath to your wife, take a bullet for your kids, lay your life down for your country, for your Jesus, for your friends. There's a whole lot of things you say you're living for. Well, you gotta fight it somehow, stop and turn around, 'cause this ain't nothing to die for. Straight through that guardrail, up into that white light, you hear a sweet voice saying, just this side of the other side, just this side of the other side. You give your last breath to your wife, take a bullet for your kids, lay your life down for your country, for me and all your friends. There's a whole lot of things you say you're living for. Well, you gotta fight it somehow, stop and turn around, 'cause this ain't nothing to die for. Ain't nothing to die for. Nothing to die for. Ain't nothing to die for, no.
That's Tim McGraw and Nothing to Die For. And I don't know how that got in there. Okay, I will edit that out. Thank you very much. Okay, now, before we go any further, I've got a new artist to tell you about. But first, before I do that, let me tell you about a website called FrontRowNews.com that we partner with. And for the latest in country music, you can check out that website, find out what's going on and who's coming to your town. And up in the right-hand corner, while you're browsing the site, there's a little player there, and you can hear the latest show from Today's Country, Deep Country, Country Music with Ron, or any of the shows that we play in that little player while you're browsing the site. So check it out. It's FrontRowNews.com. Now, this next artist, his name is Bo Fuller. He's a good friend of mine now from Nashville, Tennessee. He produces a Canadian artist, Miss Chelsea Kreitz, and that's kind of how I met him. But he also performs, and he is a really good singer. He has sent me about 7 songs, and every one of them are good. So you're going to enjoy this. It's called Good Woman. It's Bo Fuller on Today's Country from Music Road Radio on a Throwback Thursday.
Heartaches, bad breaks really did me in. So I swore 'em off, built up a wall, said I'd never fall again. Living the single life, just my dog and I, thought I had it all, but then that girl came along. Yeah, she proved me wrong. Ain't nothing like a good woman to wake up to in the morning. Man, it feels good, don't it? To look into her eyes, feel a fire deep inside. Let that girl's loving bring your stress down to nothing, with a little kissing and a hugging. Oh, let me tell you something, ain't nothing like a good woman. Peeks through the blinds and dances on her hair. I let my fingers trace that pretty face and let them wander everywhere. I pull her close to me, let her body speak, and feel the passion in the air. Oh, nothing's ever felt so right. The way she loves me all through the night. Ain't nothing like a good woman to wake up to in the morning. Man, it feels good, don't it? To look into her eyes, feel a fire deep inside. Let that girl's loving bring your stress down to nothing, with a little kissing and a hugging. Oh, let me tell you something, ain't nothing like a good woman. Oh, there's nothing like that girl's loving to bring your stress down to nothing, with a little kissing and a hugging. Oh, let me tell you something, ain't nothing like a good woman to wake up to in the morning. Man, it feels good, don't it? To look into her eyes, feel a fire deep inside. Let that girl's loving bring your stress down to nothing, with a little kissing and a hugging. Oh, let me tell you something, ain't nothing like a good woman. Ain't nothing like a good woman. Ain't nothing like a good woman. Ain't nothing like a good woman.
My little girl met a new friend just the other day on the playground at school, between the tires and the swing. But she came home with tear-filled eyes, and she said to me, Daddy, Alyssa lies. Well, I just brushed it off at first, 'cause I didn't know how much my little girl had been hurt, or the things she had seen. I wasn't ready when I said you can tell me. And she said, Alyssa lies to the classroom. Alyssa lies every day at school. Alyssa lies to the teachers as she tries to cover every bruise. My little girl laid her head down that night to go to sleep. As I stepped out the room, I heard her say a prayer so soft and sweet. God bless my mom and my dad, and my new friend Alyssa. Oh, I know she needs you bad, because Alyssa lies to the classroom. Alyssa lies every day at school. Alyssa lies to the teachers as she tries to cover every bruise. I had the worst night of sleep in years, as I tried to think of ways to calm her fears. I knew exactly what I had to do, but when we got to school on Monday, I heard the news. My little girl asked me why everybody looked so sad. The lump in my throat grew bigger with every question that she asked, until I felt the tears run down my face. And I told her that Alyssa wouldn't be at school today.